Hi and welcome back to the Green Mile Man YouTube channel. Just a very quick video to get a couple of bits of information out there. So first things first, who am I? If you've been watching the channel from the beginning, then you'll have seen the first couple of videos that I put out to help launch the channel. I'm Bash's cousin, Dan, and so sometimes in the videos you'll hear Bash referencing, oh, Dan will do this with the video, Dan will do that with the audio, or I'll speak to Dan about this route or whatever. I'm Bash's cousin and I chat to him quite a bit about the events, some of the planning behind that, what we're doing with various charities, PR. He sends me all the video clips whilst he's out and about, up and down the country doing his thing, and I try and make sense of those and piece them together and put them out into some meaningful format so you guys on the channel can view what's happening. So that's who I am in a nutshell, just helping behind the scenes, facilitating Bash to get on with these challenges. So in terms of the Land's End to John O'Groats and then up to the Shetlands and Orkneys event that Bash did, just wanted to say a big thank you to everybody who watched the videos, especially those who subscribed to the channel, and even more so those who actually put their hands in the pockets and donated to the worthy charity that was behind all this. And we managed to raise, in the end, I believe it was just over £6,000. So thank you very much to everybody from myself and Bash and all the supporters. Just thank you for doing that and making it worthwhile. And I believe that on top of that £6,000, I think there's gift aid that goes on top of that. So I think it ends up being something like 7 or 7.5, something like that. So it was a good amount, and hopefully whizz-kids will, benefit from that. So that's who I am, and that's a thank you for the contributions and the support and subscribers to the channel from the first event. And just want to also let you know that this has given Bash a real zest for this sort of thing. He had so many adventures along the way, so many good times. It was an arduous, it was a difficult event that he seemed to make light work of, and in Bash's true form and nature, he just took the bull by the horns, got on with it, and did the job and did it well, and he's enjoyed it, and he wants to do more. And so one thing that's come of this is a lot of the routes that he took involved taking the national cycle tracks, the national cycle routes, and those lanes that he featured a lot in his videos. And I know that there's one of those tracks, I think they refer to it as the Cinder Path, but I think it's cycle track number 1, perhaps. But it's from Whitby to Scarborough, and I think that track is as of yet unfinished, and I think Bash wants to look into that and see if he can motivate the powers that be to get on and finish it, so that people, can benefit from the use of that track. So I think that'll be one of the next upcoming videos that starts. There may end up being some overlap, and you may end up with 2 or 3 different things going on at once on the channel, because Bash just seems so enthused about all this, which is great. So that's one of the things that will be coming in the future, seeing if Bash can make an impact with the local councils to get the cycle track from Whitby to Scarborough finished. The second thing he's going to be doing is he's going to be looking at possibly teaming up with some military personnel and doing something on the Caledonian canals. So I think this might involve Bash in a canoe, which I am worried about. I don't know what happens if that thing capsizes and Bash is waggling around in the water. I can't imagine it really, but it is what it is, and I'm sure he'll do a great job of it regardless of what goes on. But so that's something coming up. So we've got cycle tracks, we've got the Caledonian canals in a canoe, and then there's another event which I can't say too much about at the moment, which is just at the planning stage at the minute, and we're hoping to talk to people who, perhaps big companies who want to sponsor Bash to get some coverage on the channel and some coverage on the news and in the newspapers and in radio and local media and national media. Hopefully, if those people come forward, or the ones that Bash's contact are cooperative, that might help fuel and fund a bigger scale thing, which could have even more impact and meaning. But that's just at the planning stage at the moment, and that's possibly for something next year. But as and when we know more about that, you will know more about that, and we'll release information to let you know. So that's all from me for now. Just wanted to give you an update on those bits, tell you who Dan is when Bash is referencing me on the videos. Thank you for the contributions, and there's loads more to come. So please keep tuned and keep subscribing, and we will see you on the next video. Bye now.